Hello everyone, Tech1421 here. Welcome to a new series called Pokemon Moveset. And I've done a kind of similar series, which is going to be Pokemon Mega Moveset in the past. I'm going to be continuing that, but I want to do something alongside this and just do movesets for regular old Pokemon because I think I have some pretty cool movesets that I like to share with a lot of people and just kind of give my thoughts on it and just see how you guys like it. If you want to try it for yourself, the moveset itself will be in the descriptions of every video, just like the other videos that I do. So if you want to check that out for yourselves, be my guest. This very first Pokemon, this very first episode that I want to do was on my moveset of Shift Gear Genesect. Now, this is an interesting moveset that I came across and I tested out myself. I came up with it myself, and I've been testing it, and it actually puts in a lot of work. Now, most people that run Genesect are going to be running some form of a Choice Scarf variant Genesect, which normally like some kind of U-turn, and then the download ability where you can do some U-turn shenanigans. Or some people might use Life Orb, or some people might use Expert Belt. Now, this is a really cool kind of set because what it does, the Shift Gear, is the main part of the set. Now, what Shift Gear does is it boosts the speed by 2 and the attack by 1. So you have the download ability from Genesect, which most people know, which is on switch-in, attack or special attack is boosted by 1 based on the foe's weaker defense. So if they're weaker, if they have a weak defense, then if you come in, you get a +1 to attack. Now, if you use the Shift Gear, you're going to get another +1 to attack and a +2 to speed. So you're essentially already scarfed, and you have a ×2 attack. So your speed's going to be more than a Scarf Genesect, if you will, and your attack is now ×2, which makes it very, very scary. So you can see we're going to get into the moveset in a second here. The main thing is that Shift Gear, but the most important part, I think, is going to be boosting up the attack. Obviously, you're going to make it 120. Now, unfortunately, you have to have the Hasty Nature, which kind of stinks. I would rather have it Adamant, but for some reason, you have to have it Hasty on Showdown. If you have the ability to make this Pokemon Adamant, I would definitely advise that because it's definitely better to have it Adamant, but it is what it is, so you can't really do anything there. So put 152 into attack, that will put it to 339, and then ×2 plus stab for a few different moves. It's going to be very, very scary. So, and then I recommend boosting up the HP. I think that helps a lot. You can kind of be pretty tanky, and then Leftovers is going to be the item. I put 248 into HP primarily because you get a 345, which means you're getting 1 extra HP back from Leftovers every turn. And then I didn't really know where to throw the 8 extra EVs in. I put it in speed. You can easily put in anything else besides special attack. I'd say you could put it in special defense. That might be helpful. You can also put it in defense if you want to get past that little hasty drop there. It might be kind of, it might be nice. But Genesect has pretty good defense, pretty good special defense to begin with. So I think it's nice to just give it a little bit of bulk there. So in HP. So let's get into the moveset because I think that's probably obviously the most important thing. So Shift Gear is the first move. That's going to be the go-to move. You're going to want to switch in on things that are weak to like U-turn or things that they might think that you're going to switch out, and they might want to get some priority on you or something. So be sure to come in things like that. And if you come in on a Pokemon that's doesn't have good defense, you're going to get that attack boost, which is definitely a necessary thing to hopefully get some sweeps. And then the next move here is going to be your stab move. You can run U-turn, but the problem with that is you have to switch out. So I think X-Scissor is probably your go-to move here. Obviously, you get the stab; it has 80 power, and then plus the ×2 if you get the Shift Gear off, and then the stab is going to hit for a lot of damage. The next move here is Iron Head. That's also going to be hitting for stab. It has a base 80 power, so same deal here. But the thing that's really nice about this is that it has a 30% chance to flinch. Now, that might seem really low, but you'll actually be very surprised at the amount of times that this will actually really help you in battle. So you're not going to want to rely on it, obviously, but it's definitely going to be helping you out a lot. And then the next move here is going to be Zen Headbutt. This is just kind of a coverage move. You can run a bunch of different moves here. I've kind of experienced with I've tried out a bunch of different moves. You can run Blaze Kick to hit other Genesects. That might be a good idea. You can always run like a Facade because I know a lot of people like to burn to get the burn off. You could run Gunk Shot if you want. But I found the best move to run here is definitely going to be Zen Headbutt for me, at least. I think that's the best move. It has a 90% accuracy, so it has occasion to miss, but it makes up with that having a 20% chance to flinch. Has that base 80 power, so if you have a chance, if something is kind of neutral in every single one of these moves, you're going to want to definitely hit it with an Iron Head, because it has that chance to flinch plus the stab. It has the same stab as the X-Scissor. So yeah, I think that's definitely a really nice moveset. I recommend you guys try it out for yourself. I have some clips in the end of this video, but let me know how you like this series, what Pokemon you'd like to see. I'm going to be putting out a good amount of these videos. Some videos will have less clips than others, just because I might not have the time to experience with different Pokemon and kind of film the clips more or less than others. But I have a lot of clips for this one, so hope you enjoy those, and hope you just let me know how you like the moveset, what would you change. And it's a little bit different. This moveset catches a lot of people by surprise, primarily because they're really accustomed to seeing Scarf Genesect. So if you can get them out of there, if you can catch them by surprise, that's where this Pokemon and this moveset is going to really win you battles, and it's going to have the chance to really sweep at the end of battles. Also, another little thing is it's ×4 weakness to fire. Obviously, that's the downside of Genesect. So if you can run a Pokemon with Flash Fire on your team, and you can predict the fire move, that's going to go hand in hand with one another. I definitely recommend running something like a Heatran, because Heatran is also really good against Talonflame at the moment. So I definitely recommend that. So if you want to try that out, run Heatran and this Genesect set. I think that's probably a really good duo. So hope you enjoyed this, and I will see everyone next time. Peace.